Research suggests that many children do not lose their youth in an instant. They slowly outgrow it in silence. No one warns them that they are transitioning into adulthood. They simply wake up one day and realize that someone needs to take charge, and it has to be them. This is the mental landscape of a child who matured too quickly. Point 1. Early obligations. Experts call this parentification. When a young person is required to handle emotions, either their own or those of others, before they are prepared, the mind adapts by hiding its own needs. They learn how to remain composed, fix issues, and act mature. However, they also learn that their own emotions are the least important. They were not born resilient. They became resilient because there was no alternative. Point 2. Independence for survival. Developmental research shows that children who cannot count on steady support develop early self-sufficiency. They quit asking for assistance. They stop expecting others to comfort them. They manage everything by themselves even when they should not have to. As grown-ups, they look capable and steady. On the inside, they find it hard to trust support that seems like it might disappear. Point 3. Divided maturity. Science explains that when emotional growth is forced, some areas develop too fast, while other needs are never met. They might be intelligent, serious, and dependable, yet feel lost, shameful, or empty on the inside. They never had the chance to learn how to rely on others in a safe way. Point 4. Uncomfortable stillness. People who matured early often connect resting with being ignored or being in trouble. When things were peaceful, something usually went wrong shortly after. Because of this, their nervous system stays on high alert. They feel anxious when they have nothing to do. They only feel valuable when someone needs their help. Studies link this to long-term stress patterns from their youth. Point 5. Shame for having needs. Research indicates that early duty often builds a belief that if someone cares for me, they are being weighed down. Therefore, they make their own needs as small as possible. They say sorry for wanting a shoulder to lean on. They feel bad for resting, requesting help, or being dependent. Getting care feels strange rather than comforting. Point 6. Protected empathy. Maturing early heightens emotional perception. They feel changes in the mood of a room. They predict coming problems. They can read people in a heartbeat. But research shows they also defend themselves by keeping their guard up. They understand the high price of caring without having any protection. If you are forced to grow up early, experts do not say you are damaged. It means your system adjusted to high pressure at a young age. You discovered duty before you felt safe and power before you felt gentleness. Healing does not mean you are becoming fragile. It means understanding that you are finally permitted to take a break. Did you have to be responsible for more than a child should ever handle? And are you still holding onto that burden today?